morning. Today we took the train from Nice to Cannes and we are going to take the ferry to Sainte-Marguerite Island. We've actually never taken the train west from Nice. We've always gone east to go places like Eze and Monaco and Menton, and it's not as scenic of a ride. This is going east, I think, coming to Cannes, but there's still some nice views of the cities and the beaches. It's 15 euros round trip, and it took about 40 minutes, I'd say. We are now headed to the market first, the Marché, to buy some stuff for lunch. We're gonna have a picnic on the island, and then we will go board the ferry. The ferry costs $17.50 for adults, and it pretty much leaves every hour starting at about 9 a.m. It takes 15 minutes to get from Cannes to Sainte-Marguerite Island. You also can take a ferry or book a tour directly from Nice. It's 45 euros round trip. You leave at 9 in the morning from Nice and get back about 7. It's a little bit more than leaving on the train from Nice and then walking to the ferry, but just depends on what you want to do, I think. If you also want to see Cannes, I think it makes sense, obviously, to take the train so you can walk around and see Cannes as well. If you just want to have a lot of time to pass on the island, then taking the ferry from Nice is a smart idea. There are no really roads marked here. It's pretty rural, so we are just walking and we're gonna see what we can find. When we got off the boat, we turned right and kind of just kept going right. We made it to the lake. I wanted to see this inland lake. It was pretty cute. It was blocked off, so you couldn't really get close or sit at the tables there. And then right, if you keep going towards the ocean, I guess. My directions are very mixed up here. There's these little inlets, and so we found a spot that was really nice. It's like partially shaded, partially in the sun, and we're gonna go for a swim, eat some food, and hang out here for a little bit. Back in Cannes, we spent about 4 hours on Marguerite Island. You could easily spend all day. After walking and exploring some of the coves, we ended up at the south part of the island. In between the two islands on the south side of the Sainte-Marguerite Island, it's shallower and sandy, so it's this really pretty turquoisey blue color. They also have what they call an eco-museum, and so there's like some giant stone sculptures underwater. It's pretty far out, so you have to swim a decent amount. And of course, don't forget your snorkel mask. I forgot mine at our Airbnb, and so I couldn't really see, but I tried to take some videos with the GoPro. Also, you'll definitely want to bring sandals because many of the coves are rocky and then the water is rocky, so it just helps to protect your feet and help you stay comfortable. Our ferry back was supposed to leave at 4:15, but it ended up leaving at 4, so just double check the schedule to make sure you catch your ferry. The last ferry is supposed to head back around 6 p.m. and we came back at around 4 because we just wanted to make sure that we had enough time to explore Cannes. And since we're trying to do both in one day, we're just seeing a little bit of both. We aren't able to really, you know, there's so much more we could see in Cannes that we won't be able to cover in like 4 hours, and there's so much more to see on the Sainte-Marguerite Island that we were not able to see in 4 hours, like the fort and the village and the museums and just all the other beaches. It's actually 2 miles long and about half a mile wide, and the trail all around is about 8,000 meters, whatever that is in miles. Wandered around Old Town for a little bit, and there's beautiful views, the church, there's a museum that you can visit as well. It's $6.50 for adults. We just decided that we weren't going to do that, but we are doing some shopping now, going to get some gelato and head home. The trains home to Nice leave about every 10 to 20 minutes in the afternoon, evening time, so you shouldn't have a problem getting home. It can get kind of busy buying tickets, so I would maybe make sure you buy your round trip ticket when you are in Nice. And even if you can buy your ticket for Nice before, like from Nice to Cannes before you leave, that might be a good idea because there was kind of a line when we were there in the morning. Thank you for joining us on our day trip to Cannes and the island of Sainte-Marguerite. And we will be off to Provence tomorrow to see the lavender. So subscribe and we will see you next time.